Hey there everybody, Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another edition of Classic Live Album War. Today we're going to continue on with some more live fusion classics, jazz fusion classics, jazz rock classics, whatever you want to call it. Both released in 1975, all right? Both recorded from places far away from here in the U.S., right? So one was taken from recordings in Europe, the other from Japan, all right? We got Herbie Hancock Flood. Look at that cool album cover, all right? And then the other is Billy Cobham Shabazz, recorded live in Europe. All right, two pretty sizzling albums. All right, we're going to take a look at each one. All right, so let's start with the Billy Cobham album. Again, recorded at Montreux Jazz Festival as well as the Rainbow Theatre in London. Okay, so, and it's only got 4 tracks. All right, only got 4 tracks, but they're all pretty lengthy. Got a sizzling band here. So you got Cobham on drums, John Abercrombie on guitar, Michael Brecker on sax, Randy Brecker on trumpet. Okay, Glenn Ferris on trombone, Milko Leviev on keyboards, and Alex Blake on bass. All right, so a pretty tight touring ensemble there. Kicking it off with, you've got the lengthy Shabazz, the title track. Awesome. Just, you know, Cobham, after the first lineup of Mahavishnu Orchestra, after they broke up, Billy went and did some sensational solo stuff. All right, and some great bands. You know, a lot of shuffling lineups here and there, but always had top-notch musicians. Here, it's no exception. We've got the Torian Matador following that up. Okay, a little brief Torian Matador revised, and then Red Baron revised. Okay, Billy's just doing his thing. You know, the band just going nuts behind him, and then you've got the lengthy 10th pin. Okay, so the 10th pin and Shabazz, each one 13 plus minutes in length, okay, and then you got the other 2 tracks in between. So not a ton of content here. It's just under 40 minutes worth of live stuff. Should have been more, but man, some of the best Cobham playing ever you're going to hear here. All right, comparable to some of the crazy stuff he was doing on that Between Nothingness and Eternity live album that we talked about on the Mahavishnu Orchestra show. Okay, this is quite smashing, I think. And on to the other one. All right, so we've got Flood from Herbie Hancock. Originally only released in Japan. Okay, later released around the world on CD, but originally just a Japanese release. It's a good thing they released it too, because it's pretty damn special. So we got, this is basically the Headhunters, okay, band. All right, so we got Herbie on all sorts of different pianos and synths and Fender Rhodes and all that kind of stuff. We got Bernie Maupin on sax, flute. You got Dwayne McKnight on guitar. You got Paul Jackson on bass, and Mike Clark on drums, as well as Bill Summers on congas and percussion. So some really cool tunes here. You've got Maiden Voyage. All right, some classic Hancock material here. You got Actual Proof, Spank-O-Lee, Watermelon Man, the wonderful Watermelon Man. Okay, Butterfly, the lovely Butterfly, Chameleon, and Hang Up Your Hang-Ups, all right, which is about 20 minutes long. So a lot of content on this one. A little bit more content on this one as opposed to the Cobham, but wonderful rhythms, okay? I mean, this band was so tight. Okay, grooves to die for, and then you've got all the wonderful keyboard textures from Herbie, whether he's on acoustic piano or the Rhodes or the clavinet or the ARP, string ensemble, and the soloist, just using all these really cool futuristic sounds. I mean, I think some of the stuff that Herbie was doing right around this time, okay, just ahead of its time, so ahead of its time. That kind of like early, mid, late 70s. Herbie Hancock repertoire is just so groundbreaking. So, which leaves us to, well, which one do I prefer out of these two? This is one of those ones that I've been kind of like throwing around in my head all morning and thinking, Jesus, how am I going to pick one over the other here? Because I love both of these. But I think when it comes down to it, this is the more furious, I think. But this one's just got more music. And it's a fascinating listen. And I think, just Herbie Hancock around this time is just, it's hard. Well, both of these guys, because I love Billy Cobham to death. He's one of my favorite drummers of all time, and definitely my favorite jazz drummer. But this is pretty damn tough to beat. So I'm going to go with Flood by Herbie Hancock and the Headhunters by a 10th round KO. Okay, it's just got too much weight. There's more material here, all right? And I think that it's just so out there, right? Gotta love it. But this is damn good too. But I'm going to go with Herbie Hancock today. But you guys may differ, right? I know we got a lot of Billy Cobham fans here. I'm a huge one myself. So let us know which one you prefer. Okay, you got that little white bubble up there with a letter I in it. Click on that. You can vote for either Herbie or Billy. Okay, you can also go to our Facebook page and vote there and let us know why you like the album that you chose below, okay, or what you don't like about one of these or others or what have you, okay, and we'll see which one advances to round 2 of our tournament, right? So, but if you're a Fusion fan and you haven't heard either of these, you need to, all right? Great performances here on both, all right? Gotta love instrumental music like this. It's got so much fire and just this musical explorations going all sorts of different directions. Gotta love it. All right, so Herbie versus Billy. Let us know what you think. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. Of course, we're here on YouTube every damn day. So we'll see you guys with more classic live album war coming up. Take care. Bye-bye.